Life sometimes feels like a strange joke, but not the kind that makes you laugh. It's the kind that unfolds slowly, like a slow-motion accident. And there you are, waiting, like someone is trying to break you. And yes, they tried hard, so hard. They thought they could bend you, shatter your spirit, but in reality, they broke themselves without even realizing it. They thought they could take everything away, leave you helpless, but look at you now. You're still standing. They couldn't bring you down, not even close. In fact, they created their own downfall, unknowingly breeding their own failure and misery. Maybe you don't wear that same old smile. Maybe you're not as carefree or innocent as you used to be, but those are all surface things. Deep down, you still hold the truth they couldn't crush. You're still breathing, still moving forward, and that's the biggest victory. They mocked your dreams, called you foolish, but where are they now? Stuck in their same old mundane routines, pretending to be happy with their 9-to-5 lives. But you have a fire within you, a spirit that goes beyond their wildest imaginations. Every blow they tried to land only made you stronger. You're at a point in your life where there's only one way to go. Either sink or swim. You've probably remembered those moments when you were almost ready to give up, when you thought it was all over. But you didn't. You faced every pain, every struggle, every betrayal, and that's your real win. People who feared your potential wanted to stop you because, in your light, they saw their own weakness. But you broke free from their chains, from their words and schemes. You didn't learn failure from them. Instead, you became stronger and more resilient. Now when they see you thriving, moving forward, their silence is your success. Every step you take forward feels like a dagger in their hearts, but you don't care about them anymore. Now you're focused only on your future. That's the beauty of life. They tried so hard to break you, but now you're stepping into every opportunity they once thought was impossible for you. They ridiculed your talents, dismissed your dreams, but now they sit in silence, watching your every triumph. You never took their words to heart, never let their wounds define you. You turned all that bitterness into your strength, and that is your ultimate victory. Another day, another grind, another chance to suffer, and you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. No days off, ever. This life isn't for the weak. Heck, it isn't even for the strong. It's for the broken, the ones who've walked through fire and came out alive. We didn't burn. We came out charred but breathing. And now, there's no going back. See, people think it's about winning. They think it's about getting to the top, living large, being the best. But let me tell you something. That's just a fairy tale. A dream for those who've never had to starve, claw, or scrape through every inch of this tough world. It's not about winning. It's about surviving. It's about staying in the ring when every part of you wants to tap out. I don't care if you're tired, if your bones ache, or if your soul feels hollow. You get up, you keep moving, you grind. Because in this life, no one's handing you a thing. You want something. You've got to rip it from the world's hands, even if it makes your fingers bleed. No one's coming to save you. No prince on a white horse is riding in. The only person who can save you is you. Yeah, I feel the pain. Every day, every hour. I know it like an old friend. And you know what? Pain's the only thing that reminds me I'm still alive. It's the only thing that's real in this fake world. Everything else, the smiles, the promises, the love, it all fades. But the pain, the grind, that's real. People don't want to hear this. They want comfort. They want the easy life, the easy way out. But comfort is a trap. Comfort is where dreams go to die. Every day you stay in your cozy bubble. You're rotting from the inside out. So I keep moving. I stay sharp. I stay real. You think I'm doing this for them? For the world to see? Nah, this is for me. For the part of me that's still fighting after the world tried to bury me. They thought I was done. They thought the darkness would swallow me whole. Joke's on them. I am the darkness. I live in it. I thrive in it. I make it my home. I don't need applause. I don't need cheerleaders. I don't need anyone telling me I'm doing good. I already know who I am. I'm a warrior, not because I win, not because I'm strong, but because I keep going when there's nothing left. When the tank's empty, when the light's gone, when the world's falling apart, that's when I rise. That's when I fight. Look around. Everyone's playing the same game, but only a few know the truth. They're all just chasing happiness, like it's some kind of prize. But we know better. We've seen too much. We know the truth. The world doesn't owe you a damn thing. Happiness? That's for the dreamers. Out here, it's just survival. Just the grind. I see the weak ones fall every day. They crumble under the weight of their own excuses. It's too hard. I'm too tired. I can't take it anymore. Good. Let them fall. Only the strong make it. If you're not ready to claw your way out, if you're not ready to fight for every breath, then you don't belong here. I've been down before. So far down, I couldn't see the light. But I didn't quit. I didn't run. I stayed in the dirt and made the darkness my ally. I stopped fearing the pain. It just became part of life. So no, there are no days off, no breaks, no rest. It's just the grind. Pain is honest. It doesn't lie. It doesn't pretend. Pain reminds you that you're still in the fight. People try to run from it. They drown it in distractions, in pills, in other people. Not me. I lean into it. I take it. I let it wash over me and then I use it. Every time I feel pain, I get stronger. Every time it hits, I remind myself I'm still standing. I'm not invincible. I've been broken. I've hit the ground hard. I've seen everything I cared about slip through my fingers. But that's what made me who I am. Every scar, every bruise, they're reminders that I've been through hell. And I'm still here. And as long as I'm still here, as long as I'm still breathing, I'm dangerous. Because I don't quit. I don't stop. You want to walk this path? Then you'd better be ready to lose everything. Friends, family, comfort, peace. Kiss it all goodbye. Because where we're going, there's no room for that. This path is lonely. It's brutal. But if you make it through, you'll come out harder than steel, knowing that nothing can touch you. In the end, it's all about survival. Not fame, not success, just knowing that you can take whatever life throws at you and still stand. So yeah, I'm dead serious. This life isn't a joke. It's raw. It's real. And if you can take it, if you can survive the grind, you'll become something stronger, untouchable. And that's why I keep going. No days off. Every day is another chance to prove that I'm still in this fight, that I'm still here, and that I'm still alive. You want to quit? Fine, go ahead. But remember this, the battlefield doesn't forget, and it doesn't forgive. You think you can just walk away? Walk away from the pain, the scars, the blood. Think again. You think closing your eyes and running to your comfort zone will make it all disappear? It doesn't work like that. Every battle you face, every struggle, it's not just out there. It's in here, inside you. It claws at you, drags you down. And quitting? It feels easy, doesn't it? Just a simple whisper of, I'm done. Just a single moment of weakness. But let me tell you something. That weakness sticks to you. It haunts you. You'll feel it every single day, every time you breathe, every time you close your eyes. That whisper will come back, louder. You quit. You gave up when it mattered. Don't give me excuses about being tired. We're all tired. This world is built to break you, to make you believe you're not enough. But nothing worth having comes easy. If it did, what would be the point? Pain is the price you pay, paid in sweat, tears, and that crushing weight on your chest. The weight that tells you you can't take another step. But guess what? You take that step anyway. Look at your hands, at the cracks in your knuckles, the blood under your nails. That's your story, written in red. It's proof that you fought, even when you didn't think you had anything left. But if you quit now, that story dies. Everything you've been through, all those sleepless nights, all those moments of doubt, they'll mean nothing. And you think you're alone. You're not. We all carry that weight. You're not the first, and you won't be the last. There's a long line of warriors before you who've bled, broken, and still kept going. They didn't stop because it hurt too much, or because life was unfair. They kept moving because there was no other choice. Here's the truth. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to pull you out of the hole you're in. You're alone, and that's how it's supposed to be. You have to claw your way up, inch by inch. But when you make it out, and you will, you'll realize that the pain didn't break you. It built you. So go ahead, cry if you need to. Scream. Punch the ground until your fists bleed if that's what it takes. But don't you dare quit. Don't you walk away from the fight just because it hurts. Hurting is part of the game. It's the only way you know you're alive. You think quitting will make the pain stop. You're wrong. Quitting doesn't stop the pain. It just buries it deep. It lets it fester, lets it grow until it owns you. You'll carry that failure with you forever. It'll haunt you, turn you into a ghost of the person you were supposed to be. And those voices in your head, the ones telling you you're not enough, they're liars. You silence them with every step forward. Every time you refuse to lay down, every time you push through the storm, you're proving them wrong. You're proving yourself wrong. It's okay to fall. We all fall. What matters is what you do when you hit the ground. Do you stay there, broken and crying? Or do you get back up, face the storm, and keep moving? Because that's what it takes. That's what it means to survive. You want to quit because it's hard, because you're tired. Well, guess what? Hard is what builds you. It's what makes you strong. But you'll never see that if you quit. You'll never feel what it's like to come out the other side, worn out but unbroken. You'll never know your strength, and that's the real tragedy. Not the pain, but not knowing how much more you are capable of. You think this is the end. It's not even close. This is just the part where it hurts the most, where every step feels like it could be your last. But that's when it matters most. When every part of you is screaming to stop, to give up. That's when you find out who you really are. Anyone can fight when it's easy. Anyone can stand tall when the sun's shining and the path is clear. But you're in the dark now. You're in the thick of it. This is where warriors are made, in the chaos, in the confusion, in the moments when you don't know what's coming next. You can rise to meet it, or you can let it bury you. There's no middle ground. You're either all in or you're out. So, what's it going to be? If you stand up and push through, the world won't forget. But if you lay down and quit, the world won't care. It'll just keep going, and you'll be left behind. A name nobody remembers. But if you stand up, if you keep pushing through the blood, the sweat, and the tears, you'll make it. And when you do, when you stand on the other side of this battle, you'll see that this moment right here is where you were forged, where the weak parts of you burned away, and all that was left was something unbreakable. So what's it going to be? Are you going to be another name that fades away because you quit when it got hard? Or are you going to be the one who stands up, fights through it, and becomes the legend you were meant to be? This is your story, and it's far from over. But how it ends, that's on you. Now get up and fight.